Hello, hello. Okey-doke. Okay. Is back, and I did do a few things off stream. Um, Primarily stuff with the bees, as I went ahead and made some bloody bees, which required me to get nomad bees, which I did do. Let me. I went ahead and set up all of these beehives with so that I could get what is it, the sky mine bees or whatever. What was it? Yeah, hold on. No, nomad. But I type in the right things. Yeah, ashy mining bees. I got a bunch of ashy mining bees, flowers for them to pollinate, and then these nomad bees would just pop out of the nests every once in a while. And I did that so that I could go ahead and go ahead and make them into bloody bees so that I can have blood being produced for, so I can go ahead and just use that to fuel my the Hephaestus forge. I also went ahead and made plastic bees so I can start making latex, and pink slime bees, same thing. The plastic bees required me to breed up a lumber bee and the resin bee, so I did get like a resin bee and the lumber bee and bred them together. I did all of that off stream because it was just a lot of tedious work that I knew would just take up a lot of time and not really do much. But I did also, once I set up the latex and the pink slime, I went ahead and made this because right after last stream, immediately found this, because this is what I was looking for originally, was just this so I could make a potion brewing setup that could be used anywhere for any potion without having to be, without constantly having to, you know, mess about with it. So, yeah, I found this, and I made it. It wasn't a very expensive craft or anything, but I did make it, and I will be trying to get this to work out the way I need it to. Um, da, 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 da. There's a few ways to go about this. One of the things that I will probably have to do, like, I don't know, maybe I could set it up in the auto crafting line here. But what I would have to do is I would have to supply it with blaze powder, which isn't a problem. The fluid I'd have to keep empty. Bottles I can have it also be auto-filled in. I think I'll have to mess about with it a little bit. Because I did set up the dissolution chamber here for all the upgrades all the way up to tier 4 and the 2 patterns I can do now, because the next thing is the Supreme machine frame, which I need to get ether gas for, which must be spelled differently. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I can make an ether B. How do how make B? Yeah, I know they can't be bread. Okay, I just need really? That that simple? It's not at all complicated. Because all I have to do is get one bucket of ether gas, which I mean, getting ether gas is already pretty easy to do. Um, I just have to set up the stuff for it. But no, I need to figure out how to set this up. Um, I've done it before, obviously. And, you know, I can set up the add-ons for you so that you work better. But for right now, I'm not gonna worry about that. Um, yeah, because like for this, I would need, yeah, it just needs to be. I have the auto crafting recipes for it will be a little bit complicated, but not that big of a deal. Um, hmm. Well, for right now, I already have that stuff on me, don't I? Yeah. Okay. So normally when I have the supply stuff, I do it through the back. Oh yeah, and I did because I need I need ancient debris and um I need ancient debris and netherite scrap or whatever from for some of those crafts. I set up this combiner that just takes basalt and then, you know, powdered powdered netherite dust to turn it into that, and then take the and then it takes the come on, click on that. Takes the ancient debris and crushes it up into netherite, sturdy netherite scrap, so that I can then go through an enrichment chamber and gives me 3 for, you know, the price of 1. So this does technically mean I have like that this is an infinite chain for netherite, as I think, because it just takes 1 dust to make ancient debris, and then I can crush up that ancient debris into 3 dirty scraps, and then enrich that into 3 normal netherite scraps. So that's no, no, that's not infinite. It would just be, it would just be a loop forever. Yeah, no, not infinite then. For a second there, I thought it was, but then I forgot that netherite technically requires more. Doesn't matter. I have already infinite netherite anyway, so it don't matter. Okay. Um. So let's. Because I also found I figured out how to I figured out how to eject stuff back into the pattern provider. A thing I didn't realize and whatnot, because I'm used to I originally I did use A2 for all my stuffs. Um, but alright. Well, before we'll smash you for now, just so that I can go ahead and configure you on a crafting card, acceleration, and that, and then we need blaze powder and bottle and water. Just normal Goddamn water. Why is there so many different types of water? Thank you. And then I have encountered a problem. I fucked it up. Give me a second. Alright, there's input. Disable it. Prune input. Water. Disable all of this. Except for where it all comes from. Bottle input. Again. Excellent. Bottle. Blaze. Brew. Output. Push. Push to the top. Alright. Let's try this again. Why don't we? Okay. That should all be in order then. We're perpetually full on all of those. Wait. Hold on. It's been a while since I've messed around with this. Just for the time being. Okay. So that's good. You make water bottle. But then what would end up happening? I would have to... Hold on. Is there a setting on this where it will only accept... Input must match crafting outputs while crafting jobs are active. Yes. Okay. So give me a second. Smash that so that doesn't do anything silly. Put you down. Okay. Excellent. And then don't push anything in unless it's of the same. Okay, so that should solve all of this. So if I connected you, you should know, you shouldn't, yeah, you're not going to pull out anything. Because you have to match and you're not going to push anything extra because again, okay. Okay, excellent. That works. That works really nice. Okay. I think that I got it figured out then. Let me go ahead and just num water. Num water. Num water. Okay. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put all this away. Like so. Alright, so that's all in order. So now all I have to do is set up the crafting recipe of U, which requires... So I need... So obviously glowstone, gas tier, nether wart, so I need... So for you, I just need to wart tier glowstone, and then pattern. What? Oh, I need the output. Is a potion regeneration 2. So if I... Now, I hope that this is intelligent enough to recognize the differences between potion of regeneration and potion of regeneration 2. So... I keep spelling shit wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out all of these potions, because they're just taking up space. Now try this. I don't need that anymore. Alright, make the potions. Okay. And then regeneration 2. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's so good. It's so easy. That was so simple to set up. Oh, that's so good. Okay, add on. Open cat box is on. I need tier 4s. Tier 4. Excellent. And here, I'll just make a few more. Just so that I have them ready for whatever next goodie I have. Efficiency, processing, speed. And that should be maxed out. Oh, they actually crash pretty fast. That's great. I'll get that. Wait, what? Did I accidentally make 2 speeds? I did. Whoops. Not the end of the world or nothing, of course. Just whoopsies. Yeah, just want to make sure that that's all in maximum. Okay. Excellent. And then... Okay, so that's done. Now I just need to set up the autocraft for you. Hold on, is there a way to... Oh, is there no way to just... Look, turn you into a straight liquid? I mean, I don't necessarily need to, but... Excellent. Okay, make a bunch of this. Which will take some time as it, potions need to be brewed, and while they are going to go at a relatively quick pace... Oh wait, does it brew all? It brews everything all at once. That's real nice. It's just, it's the pulling out. Yeah, the extraction is slow, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright. So, the mana stuff is not a problem anymore. And blood isn't really an issue either. Souls, meh, kind of mild issue, but even then. Can I just... I'm just curious if I can just fill this with blood. Can I just go... Eh, eh. Well, if you're not gonna work that way, then I'll try it this way instead. Okay? You go like that. You go like that. Alright, excellent. Might also have been that I wasn't on bucket mode. Yeah, whatever. I have no idea. But I highly doubt it's gonna let me just do this. Damn it. I thought that like maybe I could be like, oh wow. Ugh. Alright. Can I fill it up with, can I just grab the tubes, the little test tube things, and fill it up that way? What the hell? Can I pump the blood into this through a pipe? I have all this blood. You're telling me I can't fucking... I can't... You suck. All this blood and I can't use a goddamn lick of it. This is some bullshit. You can sit right there for right now. I guess I have to do this the old-fashioned way, where I just smash up a bunch of critters. Sucks, because that's gonna eat up my goddamn inventory. Alright, bucko. Time to do this again. This seems to be my offhand. I see. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Why must you be this way, game? Blood. Okay, well, it was in my offhand. I didn't get. Does it have to be hostile mobs? Mm, this is some bullshit. Oh, balls. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Nothing's happening. What the hell? I feel lied to. Eh? Why? Ah. Why are you like this? Okay, that's full. I need to just. I need blood, but I did. It was in my offhand. And I was killing mobs. Do they have to be not like. Do they have to be mobs from just around and about? I'm incredibly upset that I can't just pump the goddamn. Like, I go off and just kill some fish. What? Oh, it? Oh. Why? Why don't you work? I feel dumb. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, if I have to, I will just put a spawner on top of the goddamn altar and kill things on there if that's what I ought to do. But goddamn it. That's just some ridiculous nonsense. All these goddamn test tubes and none of them freaking want to work. Alright. We'll put this chicken spawner on there. And just kill everything that spawns on top of it, and definitely not like that. Let's elevate you. Like so. Or perhaps the elevator you was not in the play. Yeah, this works, then so be it. That's how I have to get blood in you, then that's how I want to get blood in you. Look at that. Full of blood. Now I just need souls. Which is fine. But you're god damn it. Okay. So I need a normal soul. Okay. Ta-da. Damn. I'm certain there has to be a way to automate these. Like, certainly there is. Well, does it show? Oh, thank you for the tip. Sorry that I didn't see your messages. If you are still here, I was so enthralled and wasn't paying attention. My bad. But, thank you for the tips. Well, I hope you enjoy your lunch. There you go. Everything in order. Magic. I did that. Alrighty. I don't need to get my hands on what is it? Starlight pieces. Which I will be working on that. Let's see. I need chisel, polished darkstone, 4 runes, 4 stellarite pieces, which I get from that mining, just mining it, right? Just show me anywhere. I do not have any Drigme set up. To be honest, I've seen people use Drigmes all the time, but I never got into it because I haven't played much with Ars Nouveau in general. I've always been way more focused on tech related stuff, but I've always been meaning to get around to it. But definitely, definitely look into to setting that up at some point. If I can. Um, trying to remember. Pretty sure the Stellarite pieces. I just have to go mining for them, which I have to go mining for them in the overworld because the quarry does not have them. And obviously I want to make a Stellarite B, but I need Stellarite pieces to make a Stellarite B. I also need to make a level 5 forge. Even before that. Yeah, no, I think what I might go ahead and do because this should work. Like, if I go Stell. No, you're good. I don't. It ain't your fault I wasn't paying attention. It was purely on me. Oh, that's cool that you can get it from the miners. From the magic lamps. Okay. So we found. I'm very curious because remember in another mod pack, I was able to just do. Make sure I have my magnet on. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna actually want to make a just a normal Silk Touch Quarry card actually, because I don't want to mess about with giant holes in the overworld. Let's see. Quarry card. I just want Silk Touch. Don't want clearing. Just want a Silk Touch card. Alright. Look at Doke. Have a good rest of your day. Make all those into diamonds. Just not have to think about it for a minute. And then do that. Alright, do that. And then you. That together. And then I want Silk Touch. There you go. I have a Silk Touch quarry. So I won't leave giant holes in the world. So let's just go ahead and set this up. if it's anything like what I'm used to, this should just, should just work. And we'll set it up. I don't know, set it up right here. And then obviously put the U there, and then U there, and then U there. And then we take U out, and we're gonna go ahead and, oh, okay, first corner. I'm gonna do a 3x3 like I normally do. So from there, and then go here, and then 1, 3, and then we just what the, huh, neat. Excellent. Now it should do a 3x3 quarry. Wait, it should only dig up ores. Okay, and then we show. And that should be 3x3 space. And then just go ahead and, well, one, we can. Oh wow, there's ores in there that. Hopefully this doesn't overfill. And go nuts. And then what I'll do. Wait. No. Oh, I forgot to. Hold on. Wait, hold on. But okay. Oh, it's been a minute. I mean, like, yeah, I want you to avoid all of these items. But I don't. How do I input tags? Uh-oh. Oh, it's been a minute. I really don't want you to fill up on nonsense. Oh boy. Give me a second to clear a bunch of this. Hold on. That's right, storage filter. Hope I spell it right. Right? Or is it named something different? What? Hold on. Let's just do this. RF tools filter. Filter module, I guess. No, I didn't want to bookmark you. Go away. Thank you. Okay, cool. And I can just do this. Yes. Add tag. Can I do the... Hold on. Where I put in the item and it lists all of its tags. Because I'm gonna be like diorite. Just give me all that. Alright. Diorite. Stones. Yes, you want that. Hold on, can I remove... Actually, I want to see something. Add a tag. Or... Is there an like just an ore tag? Because if I can just set it up to only dig up ores, that would be ideal. Just ores in general. Whoa, what the hell's happening? It's been a minute since I've used this. Or... Is there and like just... Because I just want ores, I don't want anything else. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've used this, so give me a second to figure this out. Like... I can just be like this. Oh, well, I mean, that's one way to go about it. But I would still need the items. Um, hmm. Okay, so that's not... Hmm... Excuse me, I just want, like, all the ores to be in this. Like, what, like that? Does that include all ores? Because that's all I want. Nope, it's that time. I just want all the ores. I don't care about any anything else. I just want the ores. But I also want to make sure that it covers... I mean, I want to make sure at least Stellarite is being picked up by, because that's what I really need. Everything else is like, whatever. So let me... My... Yeah, no, I can't... Hold on. Does it show... Hold on. So it should be every ore... Hmm... Well... I hope for the best. Well, it's giving me ores and not nothing else. I just gotta hope that the I might need to use a different might need to use a bigger container. Wow, this is the biggest I got, but I might need to give it a different... Oh, what was that? Probably should not have. If it ends up where it only has the one slot left here, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh lord. Alright, hold on. Yeah. I have you. You don't have any upgrades on you, so that needs to immediately be solved. There we go. I need to just like process a bunch of you. Like this might not even work. Um, I was like, this might not even be something that can be picked up by the quarry, but I know that it did work in the mod pack that I used a while ago. Um, so like it should work. Yeah, I have to. Yikes. The really fortunate thing is because this is it's just mining ores, is that it's not using that much power. So I can let it go at full force. Because it's only using power when it's only really burning power when it's actually mining stuff. And if it's not actively mining anything, you know? Look at all this nonsense. Wow, there's just... Wow, okay. There's so many ores. The only one I care about is the stellar stuff. There. It's using up a bunch of more. Hey! It does work. That's all I needed to know, and now I'm happy. I'm putting this in my base proper now. I'm not mining this thing here, of course. I'm just gonna put you, like, right here, I guess. So you're out of the way. And then let's get all this diorite out of my inventory. Alright. We're gonna... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because this explodes, I should probably break this in a thing that doesn't explode. Let's see, I want... Tinted place. As I can use this to just build a little protection box. I know, I'm happy. I'm happy because I did the thing and it works the way that I needed it to work. So I need more of this crud. I'll just set up the goddamn thing again. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go all over here. No, we'll go right here, I guess, and just go doot 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 doot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Well, sure. Well, yikes. Just building a little box so that I don't blow my shelf myself or the environment up by breaking this Oh, piss off. Alright, now let's... I need fortune. Yay, I got 1. And I get 2 from that. Yay, more Stella pieces. That's all I care about. I think I just need, I need 4 to do the next forge upgrade? Or is it just, how much do I need for you? 4. Alright. Oh, here we go. I just remember that this shit hurt. You know what? Oh, it's because I'm set to... There we go. Do that, and then I just need like a blast shield. I'll do a little circle around you. So that... Oh, bollocks. I can... No. Yeah, sure, why not? If it works, it works. No more? Shame. Hopefully I get some more. So I need at least 2 more, right? Because... I need 9. I need 11 more. That's a lot, but that's fine. I will make it work one way or another. I need a chiseled, polished dark stone. Dark stone. Chiseled, polished dark stone. Like so. Just now with 4 runes, 4 stellarite pieces. Okay, and then runes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, nope, 1 more. And then go ahead and you go in there, and then bop, 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 bop. Alright, so now I just need to pump you full of... Why do you do that? That's so annoying that you do that like every single time. Alright, and you need blood. Can I... Alright, hold on. So if I do that... Oh, that don't work. Damn. Don't know how to use whatever. This is a thing that will be... Keep doing that. It keeps pissing me off. Alright. Go ahead and... well, one, because you're not really working the way I want. Guess that's just all stuff I have to work with for tier 5. The tier 5 should unlock, wait, what? Oh, bollocks. Oh no, that was working. I think. Because, like, it was going down. So it was... Ah, yes. Okay, that was working. Okay, okay. I was like, what? Why is it not doing today? And I was like, oh no, it's working. It's working. It's working. No, I'm curious. Alright, I was just thinking maybe I could make infinite souls. Oh, what's happening there? I didn't have a craft for you already? Just double checking, because I swear I would have. No. No, I didn't. Alright, well then. Problem solved. And I'll have to look into that suggestion I got earlier. That would definitely be nice. Let's see what I got to work with here now. You know what? Because I'm tired of the chicken spawning on the top of it. That should stop them from spawning up there. Excellent. All of the dead chickens. Alright. Blood is full. Almost full on XP. And then the aerial or whatever won't take too long for me to sort out. Let's go check on all this. What the? Is it hailing? How was that? Well, I got 4 more. Definitely do need to go ahead and I'll have to move this to another location now then. Which isn't a big deal. What the? Huh? How? How the fuck? What? What in the bullshit? What? How the hell? But this is a effective way to get more of this stuff. I just do need to, in fact, move it. Which is fine. It was just, you know, move it this way, I guess. I don't know. Where's the hole I dug? Right there. So this would be the corner. Okay. So I just do, I mean, and then I'll go ahead and do real quick is that so I don't drop nothing in there. So you know what? Go ahead and put it in the line. Now give me the card. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo this. So that's at the first corner. And then we go, it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. And then we just go ahead and claim, 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 claim. Unclaim, 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 unclaim. And then trunk, 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 trunk. And this is in the claimed trunk, so I don't have to worry about that. So, well done. Let that run, and hopefully I get some more stellarite pieces. And then, yeah. And on down. One more. One more. Alright, I'll go ahead and just... Boop, 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 boop. Do 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 do. I guess I just go until this thing breaks. Or gets closer in, because I'm pretty sure I can probably just put mending and stuff on this. Do. I'm gonna hold off for now and see where this puts me. Close. Literally just need one more soul to be maxed. Yeah. Let's see if I can put unbreaking and stuff on it. Wait, is that all I need? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all I need for the craft. And the next one I still need to get more stellarite shards or whatever. But to get to the next tier forge. Ta-da! Tier 4! One more and then I can have all the automation and nonsense that I need. Two dark nether stars, which are made from combining 4 obsidian, steel, and a nether star. It's not hard. Dark scales. I probably have those. Skull catalysts. I can craft those. Which is just 9. Just 9 of one of the rarest goddamn materials in the mod pack. Don't worry about it. Alright, pop you in there. It doesn't specify how much I need of anything, and that's a, like... If I have to manually get all those souls, that might be a bit of a struggle. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a lot of... If I have to get 500 souls to be able to do this next craft, that's a lot. I can't wait to be able to have you just automatically doing stuff instead of having to... Because this allows me to just set up automation, no? I see. But I'm almost there to being able to start to, working towards that. Alright, you can go back in there. Let's see if I can, if it even lets me put this in here to... Okay. Unbreaking. Mending. Mending? Mending. Alright. Will this work? No. Man. That's some poppycock. It would have been cool if you allowed me to do that. It would make sense. It's a tool. Okay. Let's see how much these need. 0 XP, 20,000 blood, 500 souls, 5,000, 5,000. Okay, okay. Keep making more of that. Because you need... Okay, I have enough of that. I do need to fill this thing up with souls, though. Which... And I have... Hold on. What's the blood requirement? 20,000? I have the requirement for this, the blood. So all I need is the souls. Okay. Is there a quests page for... Yes, there is Ars Nouveau, because I have not really messed around with Ars Nouveau before. I know it's good and useful, but Starbuncle, I know... I'll look into that at some point. No, I need the Drigme. Well, for now, what I'll probably do is make a mob. It's a mob catching doodads. Just have some of these just sitting around so that I can have them on demand. Just pop all this in there. Excellent. Okay, well, may as well use this up until it breaks. There you go. Like, I wish there was other means, but right now, that's what I got. So, I will look into doing that when I need to find... I need to go ahead and find a soul, like as a mob. First and foremost, otherwise... Well, it's 4 more Stellarite pieces. And also one thing that I meant to do for this is set one of those down so that I don't have to worry about mobs being anywhere near you. So I just need 1 more, and then I'll be able to make the block, and then 2 more make the bee. So I can go ahead and ow. Ugh. Ow. What? Oh, whatever. Oh no, the ground. It broken. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? They did in fact eat up a bunch of blocks though, so there's a big ass hole. Not gonna worry about it. Yeah, it's good enough for now. I'm not gonna. And there's the last one that I need for that. I just need a lot of souls, which requires me to either do a whole heaping a lot of what'd you call it? Extracting or finding the goddamn living soul, which I've encountered them before, but not that frequently. Like what does an enchanted soul do? Okay, but what do they do? Soul binding crystal. Okay, so they have a purpose, and I don't want to just mess about with them. All right, so I need a ridiculous amount of soul sand. Let's just. Okay, that's 60. And there's. Okay, so I need quite a lot. Soul sand. Soul sand. Make a bunch of you. Let's go. Because I don't know how to do the Starbuncle stuff. Or Drigby stuff, I mean. I've not done it before. I've seen people do it before, but I myself have not done it before. So I don't know what I am to do. Like, it's not like super complicated to set up from my understanding, but I still don't know what to do with it. Do 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 do. Stick. Alrighty. There's so much. Having to do this manually will be a nightmare, but I don't know. Hold on, Let's see. Da, 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 da. Hmm. I see. There's a few ways to go about this, but let's see if I can try doing the Ars Nouveau stuff. Okay. Containment jar, and also apparently... Hmm. Here. There's a few ways to go about this. I've seen a few ways to go about it, but I think the way I want to do it is the way that was recommended. Okay. Because I think it would be more fun to do it this way. Plus, I don't know how to do just dire things. And they recommend just dire clickers, the clicker item. And I don't know. Uh-huh. Containment go. Alright. Well, one thing I should do is make one of these as just make sure I didn't have a just make one of these so that I can just start my way on this quest. So I've done Ars Nouveau a little bit before, and it, for the most part, makes decent sense. Just pop that in there. I've done it before a few times, but never really gone too crazy into it. Alright. Make 8 of these. Alright. Oh, well, I didn't mean to make 9 of you, but god damn it. Whatever. Double clicked by accident. Look at that. Excellent. And then you and you. Oops. I meant to do you. And grab you. Excellent. As I want to have one of you. Okay. I see. Oh yeah, so I would have had to go through here eventually anyways. This solution chamber is for that. Power is for that one. And you, and then I need, this for the Eterna Stella. So I needed to get to this next anyways. Okay, fair enough. Grab all the source jars. I was like, I'm gonna need those. And I need to figure out I mean, what I've done in the past is just have them be filled up by my mob farm. So let's see, remember. Oh, do a big old stretch, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, drink me, because I know I'll need you. Trying to remember growth of plants. I'm curious. Oh, Would this or this be better? Because this would work. Would this work? Ah, shit. Would this work? By just being here? Holy shit. Hmm. Oh, that's full. You're at 0. Full. Wow, okay. My only problem is that, that's constantly happening, no? I don't necessarily want it to be. Okay, thank God. It's like, don't be doing that all the time. That just sounds like a good way to muck everything up real bad. Should just have my entire world just turn into, mush. Okay, let's. Where do I want to set up my Ars Nova stuff? I don't know. I guess I can set it up for right now at least in here and just like set it up adjacent to that. For now at least. Just be like here and here and then the pedestals all around it. Up, 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 up. Ta-da! And then just, source jar, source jar, source jar, source jar. And then what do I need for you? I need a stick, gold, and two source gems. Okay. So let's go ahead and get source gems. Put you away. And then I need gold. Stick. Alright, and then I need to do these first. Then the stick. I always forget how cool the crafting is. I did it. And I didn't use any source. Surprisingly. Alright, now I haven't messed around with these critters ever. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with any of this. What? Oh, I never claimed that reward apparently. Alright, so I have the stick. Let's see, no entity set, no collection set, so the minion wand is used for controlling the creatures you might encounter in the world, each being responds differently to the wand, so make sure to read up in the Worn Notebook. Worn Notebook. Is that, did I spell it right? I did not. I put a fucking A instead of an O. Because I am smart. It's labeled tattered tome. Familiars. Drig me. Increase the damage of earth spells by 2 and has a chance to increase the amount of looting which that enemies obtained by performing the ritual. Now that doesn't see. Allows you to capture and store mobs. Capture a mob, you must perform a ritual containment. See the ritual containment for more info. To release a mob, cast Dispel on the jar, and the mob will be released above the jar. Note blocks placed above the jar will play ambient sounds of the mob inside. Amenities can be within the jar. Some examples include chickens will lay eggs, sheep are sheared, cats can be milked. Some mobs like Blaze will turn the jar to a light source. Experiment with a variety of mobs, create static for farms, drigmees. Also treat the jar as if it were a normal entity in the area. Okay. Okay. These are all just the vanilla stuff. Huh. Neat. Containment. Captures a nearby entity. Okay. Nearby entity and places it into any nearby containment jars. After the first capture, this ritual requires additional source to continue. Mobs and jars must be within 3 blocks of the blazer. I see. So I need to make the tablet of containment. Tablet of containment. And I need vexing oak. So we'll hold on. You, and you, which I don't. Is it like what color is that? The purple one? So I need to find the purple tree. That's fine. Do I have any? I do have the purple tree. Look at that. Put you away. Excellent. So we have all of that now. I just need to make you, which is imbuement chamber. So hold on. Imbuement chamber, give me you. Which requires just a stone button, redstone, and a clock. Stone button. No stone button. But I can make a stone button. Redstone. Excellent. And a cloak. Look at that. Let's just put you there. Does it need pedestals, or is it just... I guess it needs pedestals. Hold on. I mean... Did I cheat? Like, button, redstone, cloak. Then I need the source. Jam. Okay. I did it. Okay. Well, I have that thing done. Now I need you, which is... Okay, I need more source gems, which isn't hugely surprising. Seriously, is there not a way to make... Huh. I was expecting there to be a... A mystical agriculture thing for source gems, but I guess not. Okay, well, we'll make the bee, as the bee is... Scresby, look up the credit for its spawn egg. Okay. Or arcane bee, okay. Okay. Well, I need an amethyst bee, which requires... Yes. That's it? Just a diamond bee plus amethyst block. Biggie. That's easy. Let's see. We should have some diamond. Yep. Diamond bees that are maxed out. So I can just... They're both max. So all I gotta do is make 2 of them. So 1, 2, and 2, like so. And then convert them into amethyst bees, and then just breed the amethyst bees. 1, 2, 3. They should still have max stats, right? Yeah. So you, 1, 2, 3, you, and then 1, 2, 3. Doot, 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 doot. There you go. All the amethyst bees that I need. Wait, hold on. No, I need amethyst beast eggs. Okay. Well, that still works. As I can just do that, and then the rest of these can be squished, which is what I need to do. To get the stuff for the eggs. Excellent. So, let's see here. I only need you. This bee spawn egg is what I need. Which means I need to breed a bunch of you all. And then grow you up. And squishy squish. 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 And you go. Wait, really? Still only the 100%? I got what? So what, I got 0 amethyst from those guys? What the hell? Well, that's just fucking ridiculous. I got nothing. No, I didn't mean to do that. As you're a baby, I need to grow you up and then squish you. Come on now. Don't make this take longer than it needs to. I just need one more. There we go. Now that I have 100% times 2, I'm done with that. So y'all can go back in the box. All I need is 2 of you. And I also need 2 of you as well. I go with this, this, like so. There we go, I have amethyst, eggs, all sorted. So now I just need to get the source gems required to make the two source bees, because then the two source bees can just breed with each other. Okay. Stash you away. And then I need to make source, which imbuement apparatus and lapis. Slap you there. How many do I need for you all? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Need 16 source gems. That is fine. Sixteen source gems to then have infinite source gems. Wow. Technically, I only need 8 to then do this, but I'm making the 16 so that I can have. So there's one that I need to do really fast. Because this takes a minute to craft. I'll just make 8. I only need 4, obviously, for the source B. But since it's gonna take a while, I'd rather. No, we're done with you. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I wanted to click on the pedestals. Alright. Make the bee. Make the bee. Excellent. Oh, I can do this now. Look at that. Ain't that fancy? So we have that done. I'm gonna go ahead and make beehive, the box, barrel, hopper, rubber, and feeding slab. Oh, I also just realized What do the bee need? What do you need to produce things? Source block? Yeah, okay. Hold on, I need 4 more bits of lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up the bee stuff anyways while I'm waiting. No. Excellent. And I'm gonna go ahead and craft and speed and that. There we go. Put you in there. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set up the source gem stuff. I'm gonna set up the drawer, I mean. Watch, you can. You know what, I'll leave it alone for right now. Because I'll wait until after I have all this sorted. Excellent. I have that, which I can then just immediately craft into you, and then slap you into here. And since I'm already up here, let's go ahead and what else? Hold on. You guys get to stick around forever now. Alright, so you both need all of the things. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Probably a bit of a mess. 1, 2. But that's okay. So we're doing a lot. No, just put it in the... Oh my god. Thank you. And now we just need to go ahead and make 3 more go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We have all the hiking bees that I need. Now I just need to grab the Omega upgrades. And voila. We are done in that regard. Just wait for you guys to pop. Alright, that's all settled. What else do I want to work on? Because what was I stuck on before? Oh, I needed, yeah, because I should have all of those things. Right. Now I am curious to see if... Okay, so just a double compacting drawer is what I need. Seriously. Double compacting drawer. No, not like that. Yes, like that. Double compacting drawer, and then give you all the upgrades, and then lock you, and then make sure that I'm hooked up to the right one, and then there we go. Source blocks, source gems are now in full production. As long as this never clogs, then I don't have to worry about it. I'll eventually have to probably set up a different centrifuge, or even just build a big centrifuge, because honestly, I don't really care about making the big beehives, as to be honest with you, I don't think I need that. Like, I don't think you really need to go that crazy with this stuff, with that stuff. It's like once you have just this set up with max stats, that's pretty much all you need. Alright, so for you, I'm going to at least make one of you, but it requires just... So seed, any type of seed, any type of fish, wheat, apple, the Drigme token. I need to get... Okay, so I need a Wildenhorn. I don't know if I have any of those. I have two. I need to find a Drigme. Okay. Fair enough. I suppose. This might be a thing where I might have to come back to this, because we're starting to get into a state where there's a lot more to do. I would love to do it. It's gonna take a lot of time. Like, where do Drigmes even, like, spawn? Like, I'm assuming, like, forests of some description. But I don't know which forest. Okay. So, delightful dirt, eh? That's what I just read is a good way to go about it. Which I could do. Actually, where do I still have the worn book? No. Worn. No, what is it? Hold on. Easiest way, right? Where is it? Where's the book? Oh, I already had one of these. What the frick? Whatever. Um, um, hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Oh, goodness. There we go. All the XP buckets. So I can make one of these. Magnificent. And ta-da! And then go ahead and go nuts. Should be enough for what I need, because all I'm going to do is go to the overworld. It's nighttime. Nope. Okay. What I'm going to do is simply, it makes a 5x5. Okay. So all I'm going to do is find a nice little area. Yeah. Why the hell is there soul sand there? Oh, I'm just trying to find a nice spot that I would want to put this. Yeah, that's all I need. So that your job is done. Excellent. Alright. Excellent. Just trying to make a clearing. Ah, shit. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Itchy nose. Excellent. Might be a little overkill for something that probably gonna use like once and then not care about. Probably, but I'm apparently out of dirt. I was expecting to have more dirt. There you go. More dirt. Whatever. Excellent. Let's go do a sleep so that I have to deal with nothing crazy. Okay. And all right. Let's go ahead and set up a 5x5 little thing. So let's see. Not screw it. Just pop the way down. Oh wow! It's immediate. Holy shit! Hello, friends. I'm just gonna put a little barrier around this. And because I don't think this spreads, but I'm doing this just aesthetically. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Excellent. little critter friends all over the place now. They get to just exist here. And then to keep them all safe, right in the middle, they get to have one of these, but nothing will spawn. Alright, well, nonetheless. Holy shit. Do your little dance. Yes. Do your little dance. Magnificent. Oh, piss off. Ah, I hate how fast this thing digs. This is why I don't like insta-mining. Because now I just... Ugh. Well, y'all can continue to hang out and have fun here. Now, obviously, if I need any of y'all in the future, we'll be back for y'all and all that jazz. Alright. Same with before. I'm just going to put this right here just so that it is out of the way. And then you and you and you and... Sure, y'all can chill in there, yes. And then go ahead and toss you in there. Actually, no, I need those. That's not what I need. Yeah. Oh goodness, doing big stretch. Okay. Let's see if I can get this finished off. Alright, so Drigamy Charm. Just fish of any kind. I can just use pufferfish, no? Okay. If they accept pufferfish, I need wheat, and the seeds, apple, carrot, apple, carrot. Magic guess, is this used for anything else? I see. That's used for a few things, so I'll just do the one for now. Just make the one Drigamy Charm Apple, carrot, seeds, source gems, fish. So just need the source gems. There you go. Well, I don't need golden carrots, I just need normal carrots. Why did I grab golden carrots? Oh, because that's... Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, so... We will... Apple, carrot... Apple, carrot, fish. 1, 2, 3. Wheat. You. Drink charm. If I need to make more, I can go off and do that. But I got what I needed from there. And I will need to figure out exactly how I want to set up the actual mob farm. But the next step really is to sort out pump all that crud back in there. I can turn you back on. Alright, well, whatever. It'll inevitably end up back in the system. And then all that goes away. And go that away. Now, use a splash potion on a normal soul. Alright, well then. Make one of these. Well, not actually only one. Wait, huh? Make 2 more. Man. Okay, it doesn't let me. I see. Well, fair enough. I'll just make a normal brewing stand, I guess, just to make this one goddamn potion. So I just need to find a normal soul. Because if I can capture, if I can go ahead and contain the special type of soul. It should, in theory, should be. I should be able to get a lot more. Um, Not more, what you call it? Not more, actual, because I believe those give 10 per, from what I remember. 10 souls per. So I can go ahead and manage to. Yeah, now I'm curious if there is a. Like, I'm imagining they spawn more commonly in, like, soul sand valleys in the nether. That would make sense. But I'm uncertain. Hmm. So it genuinely just like random chance? What is it? Does it specify what it does? No, no, it doesn't. I'm assuming soul looting just means that it spawns souls. It's like I said, the only thing I can think of is that potentially like soul sand valleys, perhaps, might have them spawn, but like it would make sense that they spawn more regularly in soul sand valleys, as it's soul sand everywhere. But what in the hell? What? I see. Fascinating. But I also haven't like read anything up on like that actually being a thing. So like it's kind of just a thing that I pulled out of my ass because like that makes sense. What are you? And you just give normal portals. That's the part that I hate about like navigating the nether. All these goddamn, because it's a big ass cave and I'm flying. I'm ignoring that it's a big ass cave by flying. It does mean that I end up in constantly bumping into walls and not being able to get to where I want to get to. I might genuinely just have to do one thing that I saw recommended is just set up a, you know, some of that dirt, delightful dirt stuff, and just set up an environment where it will get rid of any other passive mobs except for souls. If that's even how they goddamn work, I don't know. What the hell? Let's see. What's this? I see. No, I'm checking around here because it makes sense for there to be souls in the Soul Sand Valley. But, hmm. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like they're spawning even like any kind of passive critters in here. Hmm. It's all just the Angus Skelemans and stuff. I see. Hmm. I thought I was being clever, but it seems like that. What the hell? Something died here. I see. Hmm. Well, this might be just another one of those things that I'll try to do off stream, just so that it's done and taken care of. As it feels like most of this would be tedium. Yeah. Keep screaming and shouting and shooting at me all you want. Alright, let's warp on out of here. Alright, just get rid of all the fluff I don't need. And hell, I might even be better off just hanging out around here. And I got raccoons, the shark, starbuncle, raccoon. I'm just hanging out around here and seeing maybe. Wow. You know, I don't know, maybe I'll. Who knows, maybe it will just poof one into existence around here. Look at snow. But I don't know what other spawn conditions there are for souls, and like, I've gotten souls to spawn from killing stuff, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know how they spawn. So we'll just leave it to do whatever and whatnot. And I'll try getting one eventually. But regardless, with that, I'll call it here for today. We've been going for, you know, about the usual. So, yeah. And with that, goodbye.